You may have the will to go to college, but not the finances to make the way, but you have some options. This is Beth Murphy from Bryant Stratton College, State Director of Virginia Colleges, with more on how you can actually afford college. Beth, welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. The 2012 is well underway, and Beth, many people are still torn between needing a better job and having the finances available to get an education, to get a better life. What do you tell adults who may want to go back to college but may not afford it?
I would just ask them, how can they not afford to do it? You need the job. Today's market is more competitive. Higher education is required to be successful. And certainly, college is an investment. But there are so many options available. And if you come in and talk to a financial aid advisor, you'll learn things like federal funding and matching scholarships, things you didn't even know existed.
Let's talk about a scholarship matching program. It sounds like an awesome deal, and the financial aid that's available. Tell me about the matching program.
The matching program is that there are certain scholarships that Bryant Stratton College will actually match dollar for dollar. And again, what is great about Bryant Stratton College is that you can come in and actually sit down with an expert who can take you through all of the monies that are available to you.
You say matching dollar for dollar. How is that possible, and how do people get started with that?
Well, what's nice is that Bryant Stratton College has funds available, and it's just a matter of coming in and seeing if you qualify and just talking through that whole process.
Okay, a lot of parents out there, a lot of people want to go back, are parents, but they have kids, and there's other ways that they just can't get the opportunity, but you guys will help them out with the children, won't you?
Well, certainly. And what's nice about Bryant Stratton College is that we do have students who are working and balancing family, and so we set up a whole structure to support our students. Things like weekend classes, evening classes, online classes. For child care, as you mentioned, we have an on-site child minding center, so you can be in classes and your child is taken care of right there on campus.
Okay, a lot of parents out there have kids in high school who are going to be graduating really soon in May. They need to get started now. What would you advise them to do? Okay,
and I know parents start freaking out when they think, how are we going to figure out how to finance the education? And you start looking at all the paperwork, and it's a lot. But here's what I encourage. Bryant Stratton College does have financial aid advisors on site, but we also partner with FAFSA, which is across Virginia financial aid experts who come to a location. They happen to be at Bryant Stratton, Virginia Beach, and they will sit down and talk to the parents and the students how to get through all that paperwork. Of course, the most critical thing is to fill out your taxes. Get those taxes started now. But they will walk you through that whole process.
So it's a first come, first serve on the free funds. So you act now. The semester begins when, and how important is it to get started now?
The semester starts May 2nd, and the spring semester is one of my favorite because it's a little bit more relaxed. But the one kicker is that you do have to have your taxes filed. So I do encourage you, if you're thinking about starting in May, to get that ball rolling. Start filing your taxes, reach out to us so we can start talking about that admissions process.
You have a very rewarding job. You've seen so many success stories. Can you give me a few? I mean, are you seeing many graduates going on to bigger and better things?
Chris, 90% of our grads got jobs in their chosen field last year. I can't imagine anything more rewarding. And what's wonderful is that these individuals wanted rewarding careers, they have found them, and we've linked them with employers. So we're meeting the employer needs of this area too.
Bryant Stratton College, there are two locations, one in Virginia Beach and one in Hampton. You can find out more. Go to www.bryantstratton.edu, or you can find them on Facebook, or also just look and call them at 757-499-7900. Beth Murphy with Bryant Stratton College, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.